The Maze Runner is adapted from a young adult dystopian novel of the same name written by James Dashner in 2009. The film is directed by Wes Ball. Dylan O'Brien stars in the film as the main character Thomas. The book series consists of a total of 3 books, but 2 more films were shot as sequels to the film. Scorch Trials and Death Cure. A large part of the film takes place in a place where a group of young boys are trapped inside a walled maze. The film is set in a world controlled by an unknown force. The glades are filled with mysterious creatures as well as the maze. In the film, the young people have to go through a process in order to find a way out of the maze. Thomas wakes up in the maze with no memory. At the core of the film, there is a group of young boys waiting for a secret. The film includes elements of action, thriller, and science fiction. The majority of Maze Runner was filmed in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The film was a commercial success at the time of its release, grossing approximately $340 million at the box office. There is an atmosphere of mystery and excitement that continues to build from the beginning of the film. The character of Thomas is portrayed as anxious yet brave young man. The names of many main characters in the film are based on historical figures who were scientists and played a significant role in the film's plot. Apart from a group of young boys, there are hardly any female characters in the film. Some actors were injured during the filming of the movie. The Maze Runner helped to popularize the young adult dystopian genre at the time it was released. The film's cast includes famous names such as Will Poulter, Kai Scolario, and Thomas Brody Sangster. The visual effects in the film are quite impressive. The Maze Runner also stands out with its powerful film score composed by John Pisano. Some scenes in the film have been criticized for being controversial and violent. In addition to the strange and complex structure of the maze, the film also explores the themes of character discovery and solidarity among the characters. With Thomas' arrival in the maze, a series of changes and hostilities emerge within the group. Although the film has a target audience of only young people, it was liked by a wide audience. Following the success of the film, James Dashner's Maze Runner series rose on the bestseller list. Although The Maze Runner has an original story, some critics have found similarities to other young adult dystopian films like Hunger Games and Divergent. The Maze Runner became a popular series and a cult phenomenon, gaining a large fan base. There is a mysterious force that controls the walls of the maze and tests the inhabitants of the maze. In the sequel to Maze Runner, Scorch Trials, the young people escape from the maze and then try to survive in a challenging desert environment. In the final film, Death Cure, Thomas and his friends embark on a dangerous journey and try to escape the traps of the government. The Maze Runner series successfully reflects the dark atmosphere of dystopia and the struggle of young heroes. Maze Runner has a more unconventional subject compared to other young adult cult films. The film has made some changes that have caused controversy among fans of the book series. The Maze Runner provides an exciting viewing experience among youth films. It is known that Dylan O'Brien suffered a serious injury in an accident on set. In the book, the character played by Thomas Brody Sangster is described as a blonde, but in the film, he is portrayed with red hair. Dylan O'Brien participated in several auditions before accepting the role. The film begins with a scene depicting the death of the Maze Runner. Thomas starts working with a group trying to find the key to getting out of the maze. Each character has special abilities that help solve the mystery of the maze. The group, called the Gladers, struggles under the leadership of Thomas, who does not remember his memory or who he is. Every night inside the maze is a period when the maze walls close and start to harm those who enter. At the end of the film, the true purpose of the maze is revealed and the Gladers cannot easily find salvation. Maze Runner has succeeded in attracting the interest of young audiences as a successful young adult adaptation. Some characters in the book have more presence in the film.